And now we shift gears, as today was a big day for prep football. After a delay of the release of the brackets became a possibility over the past couple of days, that fear is no longer a concern as the LHSAA Prep Football Classic brackets were released today. So without further ado, let's see which Southwest Louisiana teams will be competing in the playoffs this year. Starting in non-select Division I, it's the 17th seeded Barb Buccaneers. They'll be taking on Covington, and then the 19th seeded Sam Houston Broncos will travel on the road to take on Zachary. And that's where we head now to our first team that is receiving a bye for the bi-district round. It's the 9-1 Jennings Bulldogs. After losing the first week of the season, head coach Brett Fuselier's Bulldogs have been red hot as they head into the postseason. Now to the rest of non-select Division II, we have a local matchup. First is Iowa will host the LaGrange Gators. Next, Iota, as the 9 seed, will be at home against Assumption. South Beauregard will travel to Bruley, and then DeRidder will make the trip to Northwest. To our next Southwest Louisiana team receiving a first-round bye, it's the Kinder Yellow Jackets, led by head coach Justin Reed. His Yellow Jackets put together another solid season, going 8-2. They will be the 4 seed in non-select Division III. Here's a look at the rest of that division. Now Westlake will host the Crowley Jets, and then Oakdale Warriors will make it to the postseason. They will take on Union Parish. To non-select Division IV, the 2A District 4 champions and the DeQuincy Tigers, who receive a bye for the first round, led by head coach Tate Woodard. The Tigers have plenty of momentum heading into the playoffs and have been our team of the week twice this year. As for the rest of the teams in that bracket, Vinton will play Montgomery on the road. The Welsh Greyhounds will host West St. Mary. Lake Arthur will be in action against Faraday. And then we have another local matchup as Bazille will do battle against the Elton Indians. Oberlin makes it into the playoffs. They will play North Iberville. And then the Grand Lake Hornets, yes, they'll host a home game as well against Jonesboro Hodge. And to the fourth and final team receiving a bye this week, it's the Leesville Wampus Cats, led by head coach Robert Causey. The Wampus Cats put together an 8-2 season that saw them win the last 4 games on their schedule. They will be the 7th seed in Select Division II. The other team making it in Select Division II is the local LCCP Trailblazers. They'll take on McKinley at home. In Select Division III, it's the St. Louis Catholic Saints making it into the playoffs. They will play against North Lake Christian. And then our final team making it into the playoffs, it's the Hamilton Christian Warriors. They have a huge turnaround for Dexter, Washington. The Warriors get the 10th seed in Select Division IV. And very quickly, finally, we go into the final 2024 Prep Football Power Rankings. We'll stride over here to 5A through 3A. You'll see just a little bit of change up this week for the final rankings. Leesville jumps in, Sam Houston back in the top 5, and it's the Iota Bulldogs who had a loss this past week. They dropped down to 5. No change around here. DeQuincy basically all the way throughout the season. The #1 team in 2A through 1A is Hamilton Christian, Kinder, Grand Lake, and Welsh Fall. That does it for sports. You can check all of these on our website. We have an article of the games that will come up for the playoffs and the final prep power rankings on our website. Max will have a check of the weather when we come back.